Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Vegas. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Street. Panther 60.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19. Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Pioneer. 19 Lion. Ready.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That is caught, and he is close to the pile-up, and they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Throwing on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Andrews. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18. Viking 18. Cross 50. Cross 50. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing is Milrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Cup 19, Bronco, Mustang 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. Braden Narveson out for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready, set. Cougar Knight, go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the play fake, it's Milton. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mustang 19.
They'll send a man in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the toss as they look to run. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll give it again to Laube. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Reload.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton. one, incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Panther 11, 60, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is hot. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk set, Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slayton is the man in motion. Now Milroe on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Milroe. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Coconut.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And he's out of bounds, gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards for the catch.
And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Here we go, set. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
They go play action now with Milroe. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Gain of 12 yards.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Go street. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milroe gonna throw it again. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Seahawks 10.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
On the ready. Down. You ready to spin?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Viking 18. Check, 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 check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check out.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Okay, ready. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Slayton is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Looking just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
70 Samuel. 18, pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70.
They're going on fourth down. Milroe. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second down, here's Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trap 60, trap 60. Top low 18. Go.
To the air on third down is Milton. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Milton. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70.
Now Milrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Seahawks.
Touchdown Seahawks.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes. Across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
A give, and here's Laube. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. A wide-open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss. Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Oz.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
60, Buffalo 18. 19 strike, 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Red, 7 Pirates. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air, it's Milroe. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Price. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
No, keep moving. Keep moving, boys. Keep moving. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw again is Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
At the 37-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They go with Walker. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. His kick is good. He got it. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Here's first down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.